Hi guys, welcome to everyone. This is my YouTube channel Cloud with Teja. I'm working as a AWS cloud engineer. So I would like to start a AWS course from now on, from scratch to uh, intermediate, and also in future would like to go in deeper about the AWS knowledge for each and every service, and also would like to prepare each and everything in detail combination of all services. I would like to start my journey, AWS journey in YouTube, and I would like to share the insights from my end. And today we would like to start what is AWS and also what is cloud and how we can create an account in AWS, and how many tiers we can create an AWS account, and which services will be provided in this free tier. Recently the AWS has been providing the changed the free tier from getting a $200 in a credit, and which is like a $100 USD credited at sign up, and also by making some services we would like to get $100 USD, unless would like to make some charged plans. Here in the free plan would like to get a EC2 instance, S3, RDS, and DynamoDB, and Bedrock agent, and SageMaker AI, and a Bedrock and Lambda function services. These are the 8 services which are provided by the AWS for a free tier. And also we could make use of another services by using this USD which are received from the AWS, and we can have this AWS account for a 6 months of period without any cost for commitment. If account makes charges, we would like to pay, but we'll make it as possible without paying any charges for each and every service which are there in a free service. Okay, we'd like to start the theory today, and ongoing onwards we like to plan each and every service full-fledgedly. We will learn about what is IAM and everything in detail, and I will explain my PPT which was to go on in detail about each and every service, and then we will learn the AWS fully from now on. To know about the AWS cloud, we need to know about the cloud. What is cloud? A cloud means storing and accessing a data programs on the remote servers that can be hosted on internet instead of storing the data on local drive or local server. Here we can perform the operations with the cloud computing, storage and recovery of data, and delivery of software on demand, and development of new applications, and streaming the videos and audios as well. By using this cloud computing, we have cost efficiency by reducing the infrastructure cost, or eliminating the needs of the physical server, or else pay for only for what resources you use. And also we have a flexibility. Services can be deployed worldwide with easily, and we have accessibility. Remote servers, we can access the internet in everywhere. We can access these services from anywhere by using the AWS console. And also we have security implemented by the providers like encryption and firewalls, and also these cloud providers regular updates and a patch to ensure the security as well. By seeing here we can see the different types of cloud computing as a IaaS and PaaS and SaaS. Here IaaS is known as a cloud service that provides the basic cloud computing infrastructure. IaaS means infrastructure as a service. Services which are available for pay for what we use. Here the IaaS includes the Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Computing Engine. Here these IaaS provides the accounts for developing the application, and we have another cloud computing system as a PaaS, platform as a service. Here the PaaS provides the cloud platforms and runtime environment for developing and testing and managing applications. Here it allows the software developers to deploy the applications. And we have another cloud computing as a software as a service. Here it provides the host and manages the software application on a pay-as-you-go pricing model. All software and hardware are provided and managed by the vendor itself. Here you don't require to manage or maintain anything. Examples like Google Apps, Drive, Mail, Excel, etc. Here everything is provided by the software itself. Here we are having another different types of cloud computing, which are known as public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. And in this, the public cloud is made available to general public over the internet, which is owned by the cloud provider. And the private cloud is exclusively operated by a single organization as well. It can be AWS or VMware. Hybrid cloud, it consists of the functionalities of both the private and public cloud. Example, federal agencies. Here the AWS is made by the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud here, because it is having more than 200 fully featured services in it. It provides the different kinds of services which are available for everyone and which can be used, and also it is the most secured one for everyone, for reliability and security, and for cost efficiency it provides. And the number of services which is having, by getting starting with the AWS, we need to know about the cloud computing options which are there in this one. And also coming to this AWS computing options, here it offers a wide range of resources which are available in AWS, like Amazon EC2, Amazon Lambda, AWS Lambda function, Amazon ECS, EKS, and Fargate, and AWS Batch. You don't require to worry about it. In each and every detail I would like to explain in the next videos regarding this one. And advantages of these each EC2 computing types also I would like to tell. And we are having here AWS EC2 instance types. Here for based on the EC2 instance type, it is divided into 5 types, like a general purpose EC2 instance types, and compute optimized instance types, and memory optimized instance types, storage optimized instance types, and accelerated computing instances. For each and every instance type there is a specific usage. Coming to general purpose instances, here there are some parameters which includes in this one, like a memory usage, CPU and storage and networking. Here every usage like a memory, CPU, storage and networking be medium, then we go for a general purpose instance types like a T series, which include T series, M series. For applications like web server development and test environment, content delivery, would like to choose these general purpose types of instance types. And coming to compute optimized instance types, here the application required a lot of computation. It requires a lot of help from a CPU to make the operations will performed on it. For this type of application, we'd like to take a C series instance types and memory optimized instance. Here they means a huge data sets to be processed in the memory. The name itself tells that memory optimizer, that it requires a large number of memory to manage everything. Memory means the RAM, which allows it to do the multiple tasks at a time. Here we use the R series for this memory optimized instance types. And coming to storage optimized instance type, here the workload that demand fast and sequential write access to huge data sets. Here we use the another instance types and accelerated computing instances. Here we would like to use another type of instance type which is required for the graphical user interfaces. And then next, pricing model. Pricing model. AWS offers server pricing models to help the user to optimize the cost. Here the pricing model itself, it is like a basically for instances, it will offer different types of instances. Based on those instance type, here it will be providing the different pricing models. If the instance is running on demand, then it will be like more cost. We don't require to keep this instance for a much period of time. Here we are having literally 5 to 6 of pricing models, which are on demand, savings plan, reserved instance, and spot instance, free tier, and dedicated instance. In on demand, we'd like to use this instance in on demand, which are not required anything. We'd like to go to pay only for the computing capacity. What we use, it is like a flexibly easy to start and stop the instances as needed. The commitment to a consistent amount of usage over a 3 years, or it is like a giving a commitment to the AWS for using this instance for a specific period of time, like 1 year or 3 years. It comes under savings plan. More advantages up to 70, maximum it will be covering up to 25 percentage of 72 percentage compared to on demand. It will be reducing it, but also it requires a commitment over small period of time, like a 1 year or 3 years. As of now, it is provided by AWS. And a reserved instance, same as it, like a savings plan. Here it will be having for a specific commitment to a specific instance type in a specific region for only this for instance this instance. It also less flexible compared to a savings plan. And also we are having a spot instance, used the EC2 instance at a discount of 90% compared to on demand. And we are having a free tier pricing model, which is offered by the AWS for a limited usage. And also we have dedicated instances provided by the physical servers, fully dedicated for you only. It will be higher cost compared to other models, but if we require, then we can take this type of pricing models. That's all regarding the pricing models. And then we go to the next one. Here we can see the EC2 different types and pricing models. And coming to networking, networking is a major role which plays in the AWS. AWS networking provides a connectivity between the resources, applications, and the users over a cloud platform. Like it will be connecting different types of resources and applications, hosting network management, and using these services like virtual private cloud and cloud-based firewalls. It is used to make connectivity like a VPN, site-to-site VPN. It is used to connect the on-prem servers and AWS. It is a cloud networking. Here we are having a cloud benefits of can also improve the efficiency and scalability, secure for your organization. Cloud computing and networking. Here you can see the cloud networking is one of the cloud infrastructure component available as a service from the cloud computing provider. I would like to tell more about in my next videos regarding the Amazon virtual private cloud. I would like to dedicate a video regarding the virtual private cloud in my next videos. And coming to the databases and storage services which are provided by the AWS, here we can see the different types of AWS provides a different types of storage types and also the databases. Here we can see the AWS EBS and also S3 and also EFS for the file. Here we are having three types of file systems. Like EBS, it is used for elastic block storage, and also another one is S3, which is used to store the data as a object. And the next one is the EFS. It is used to store the file system. And the next the databases which are provided by the AWS are it is like a SQL and a NoSQL. In SQL everything it will be provided MySQL and Microsoft SQL, and a remaining PostgreSQL, and a NoSQL MongoDB it provides, and also other services which, the MongoDB is brought from the marketplace. uh, we'll see in our next videos. And the next, coming to storages in detail, as I said earlier, it is Amazon RDS is a web service that we to set up. It is used to set up. Here we are having a different types of engines, as I told earlier, Microsoft SQL, MariaDB, and Oracle, and a cloud storage. As I stood earlier, S3 used for the object storage, and EFS for the file storage, and a block storage used as a EBS. And I would like to show the demo in my next videos. And the next, here in AWS, the security is the major thing which is provided by the AWS. Here we are having a different types of securities, like IAM, identity access management. It is like a user which is provided to you for each and every single person. Here we are having a default user as a root user. While creating an account, the default user might be created and given to you the password and the password and the credentials. We don't require to use this one, as a root user is a specific thing. We'd like to create another user by using the root user, and the user which is having a root user will be creating a user with the admin credential. Then we will require to use that one and need to create the remaining users. And in our next videos we would like to showcase IAM service in detail. Security groups acts as a firewall that controls the traffic allowed inside the traffic. Here the security groups mean by like a doors into each and every room. Here the security groups allows the certain numbers into our house, like if you are in a hostel, would like to enter into our room only, and we're not going to another room. By going to a specific hostel, the specific hostel is like a VPC, and then we are going to our room is like a entry pass, like a security group. We will be entering the details which are required to go. uh, NACL, as I told earlier, if my VPC is like a hostel, then we will be entering into that subnet. Subnet is like a room, and the next we'll enter the subnet through NACL, network access control list, allows the denies the specific or inbound traffic at a subnet level. NACL is at a specific subnet level which is used to allow the traffic inside, and the security group is at inside your instance level. These are the cloud security level as of now. We are going next, we'll learn more about it. And here we could learn about more about the AWS machine learning services which are provided by the AWS. Machine learning provides a vast array of machine learning services which are used to deploy and make use of it. And here the SageMaker is like a notebook which is used to allow the data scientists and developers to train the model and deploy a machine learning quickly. And it is like a VS Code a notebook which is used to give like a SageMaker. Then we can from that data, by using that VS Code, we use it to make everything as of like that environment it will be providing to us SageMaker. Then we would like to make each and everything our project and use it like that. And the bedrock is a service which is provided by the AWS to help the customers to build and scale AI, providing the pre-trained deep learning models. Here the bedrock is a service which is used to provide the services which is used to make the LLMs building easily. As of now, that's all from my end. And also we are having another transcribable which is used to transfer the
text automate the speech recognition service. Transcript is a automatic speech recognition service that makes it easy to add speech text to capabilities application. It is ideal for transcribing the audio and video files for various scenarios, including the customer service and media end-to-end and entertainment workflows. I would like to tell in my next videos, these are the services which are I am going to extend my series. I would like to tell what is AWS. As of now, I have completed what is the AWS, how the cloud works simply, and what is the infrastructure. And next, the day 2, as day 1, I'm going to tell about the IAM, because it is the important step which everyone should know. And the next, coming to day 2, I would like to tell about Amazon EC2 services, launching each and everything, AMI backup, how to take, what are the key paths and the security groups which are involved in it. And then next, in the day 2, and also I would like to tell in a EC2 how to launch a Linux server, and also different options which are there in EC2, what are the setup we need to do before the launching a EC2 instance, if it is a Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, if it is a Windows with a SQL standard, each and everything I would like to say. And then next, coming to EBS volumes and snapshot and AWS backup. Here I would like to say how to detach a volume and how to attach the volume and how to restore the volume from the available snapshot. What is called, first of all, what is called as a snapshot, and then next, how to increase the volume after attaching the volume of a 10 GB, how to increase it to 20 GB for a Windows server, for a Linux server, what are the specific types which are there in a Linux, what are the formats which are there in ABS volumes. And the next, AWS backup, how to take a MA backup manually, and how to make it as a automatic. In the future modules we would like to explain in detail. And the next, AWS S3, and about AWS pricing calculator and billing cost explorer. And I would like to bring up one for you. I will be completing Amazon VPC in my next 2 to 3 videos, because before learning EC2, we are important to learn about the VPC, because it is the scratch point, is a starting entry point to know about Amazon regarding the cloud computing. And then next, load balancer, what is a load balancer, what are the different types, and auto scaling, each and everything I would like to tell about this. And the next, AWS Lambda, and what are the small use cases we use in our AWS cloud, and regarding the SNS. And for monitoring we use the cloud trail, and for fetching the details like logs we use the cloud trail, how to set up a cloud trail, how to use this one, each and everything I would like to say. And about Amazon Route 50, AWS Route 53, how we use it as a host management. We'll purchase the domain in a GoDaddy, and then we will use it. And the next, AWS ECR, these are the computing options which are there. As starting of the video, I have told you these are the computing services, ECR and ECS. And the next, Elastic Beanstalk for a fast deployment. And also would like to listen about AWS cost optimization, how we can do cost optimization upon these all services what we have prepared. And then next we'll move on to the next part of the series after completing all these everything, and we'll like to do a small use cases upon this. And then next we will proceed for further AWS DevOps services which can be utilized and integrate all these, and we can make full-fledged AWS DevOps. First we'll learn the small services which are which L1 support will be learning. And then next, we'll learn all the services which are there in AWS DevOps. And then I would like to include the data engineering concepts which are there in this one, like learning AI ML overview regarding the SageMaker, what I have told you in the detailed, and then next we'll learn about a ML model SageMaker, and then next AWS Glue, Athena, QuickSight dashboards, and everything in this. By going on we'll learn, and also we'll include the small projects in between. After completing overall these 14 days, we would like to include how to install a Nginx. We'll learn in detail every. Thank you for your time, guys. If there is any mistake, kindly comment. I would like to rectify my mistakes, and we will like to move on. And then next videos, I would like to go through the AWS each and every service in detail. Thank you, guys. Bye.